So today we are back to basic. We are cooking some very simple salmon and then using some butter and garlic. As well as we have a side dish that I will show everybody how to make a very, I think so far it's the best mashed potato that I've ever tried. Yeah. Let me show you what are the ingredients that we're going to use today. Very simple, very basic ingredients. So we have some salmon. So you can buy fresh salmon, you can buy frozen salmon. I'm making 2 portions of salmon for today, and then some minced garlic. So when you mince the garlic, I like to chop it instead of using a blender, because if you use a blender, it's not going to be like that, you know, dice. It's going to be very mashed up. So I want it to be chopped. Yeah, but if you're lazy to chop, then mince is also fine. I'm going to use lots of butter, salt and pepper. Yeah, so very basic ingredient, right? So lime, you can use lime or lemon just at the last part, you know, after the fish is cooked. What we're going to do now is going to marinate the fish. Sea salt, alright, on both sides of the fish. Make sure that, you know, your fish is dry, it's not wet. No need too much because I'll be using salted butter. So just some black pepper also. So the black pepper I'm using is the coarse black pepper. Yeah, if you can see, the coarse black pepper, not the powder one. You can leave it for about 30 minutes to marinate before you actually cook it. Yeah. So after 30 minutes, we can pan fry the salmon with some olive oil first. The first side, we're going to pan fry it for about 3 minutes first. Alright? So don't wait until your pan is too hot to put in. Then it will sizzle too much. Yeah. So we're going to sear the fish first. Okay? Sear the fish about 3 minutes on this side, on low fire. Then after 3 minutes, we're going to turn to the other side to cook for another 1 minute before we add the butter. So once you put it on this side already, you put the fish in already, don't touch it. So now it's about 2 minutes into the cooking, so we just need another minute before we can actually split the salmon. We want the salmon to be just cooked only. So now it's about 3 minutes. Let's flip to the other side. Alright. Oh wow. Look, you see? This side, the skin is cooked very nicely. The salmon skin. Right, so we want it to be very nicely thin. Now it's almost done. I'm going to sear here also. So make sure you sear the side also. Yes. Side as well, so that we lock in the juice of the salmon. Alright, so that the juice doesn't flow out into the pan. So that's the purpose why we sear, just like how you sear your beef as well. Lock in the juice. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to add in all the butter. Yeah, so put your salmon to one side, add in all the butter, and then make sure you turn your heat to low heat, yeah, because we don't want to burn the butter. You see? Let the butter melt first until you see all this foam. When the butter is foaming, so now this method we are actually tempering. We are tempering the salmon. So you can add in your minced garlic. Okay, so we want to cook our minced garlic together with the salmon. Right. I'm cooking my garlic using the melted butter. Alright. At the same time, I'm pouring it also on my salmon. So all in all total, we are cooking each side about 3 minutes. Yeah, so that will actually cook your salmon already. Scoop the melted butter on the fish. The reason why we are using a lot of butter is so that we can actually have enough butter to do this step. Yeah. I will flip it as well. I'll flip my fish to the other side. This is also that the fish, right, will actually get the full flavor. So I think our fish is almost ready. Yep. Remove the fish. Alright. This leftover garlic and the melted butter, right? What we can do is you can keep it aside, and then you can use it to make toast. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to take some lemon or a lime, alright, and then squeeze some lemon juice inside. Yeah, because later on we're going to use this to drizzle. Yeah, we're going to use this to drizzle on your fish. Yeah, when it's cooked. Alright, this is your garlic and your melted butter with some lime or lemon. This is the salmon that we have cooked. This is garlic butter salmon that we have cooked. So later on we're going to dress up this one. So we set this aside first. Yeah. So very simple, but I tell you, if you this recipe, right, y'all must really keep this recipe. So far it's the best mashed potato that I've ever eaten. Alright, very easy. You boil some potato, right? I prefer to use white potato. This one I have already mashed it. I boil it for about an hour. I remove the skin. I have this device that looks like this. So what you need to do is open this thing up, throw in your one potato. So potato that has been boiled and peeled already. Put the potato inside like this. Alright, and then what you do is close it. Alright, and then just press it down like a garlic presser. See? Amazing, right? So this is about 1 kg of mashed potato. I have about 1 kg of mashed potato to 200 grams of butter. I like to use salted butter so that later on I don't need to season. About 120 to 200 grams of milk. So we will add this slowly. Yeah, so like when you go Paris and those French restaurant or European restaurant, when you eat Western dish, right? This is the recipe that they use for their mashed potato. On low heat. Yeah, because we don't want to burn the potato. So now what we are doing is we want to, because sometimes from your boiling of potato, right, the potato might be wet. So we want to dry out, steam out the water in the mash, alright, for maybe 1 minute. Now, we need to add in the milk. But you don't pour the milk all at one go, yeah? So we do it bit by bit, yeah. So like now I pour a little bit. I will try and stir. Alright. So I add a little bit more. Because if you pour everything at one go, right, then it's going to be a bit too wet. Then you get a very runny mashed potato. We want it to be soft, fluffy, creamy at the same time also. And very important, the butter that we are going to use, we need to use cold butter. Don't use melted butter. Yeah. So I'll put in 1 block first. Okay. There's actually more even distribution of the fat and the milk when the butter melt as a whole like that. Do this. So this step needs a little bit more patience. Yeah. And then I can see my potato is a little bit dry. So I add in a little bit more milk. So don't add milk all at one go. Yeah. Because it's not supposed to be runny. It's supposed to be fluffy and creamy. So I'm going to add in more butter now. I want to cook it until it's like light and fluffy. So sometimes a little bit more, a little bit less is fine. So you have to observe it yourself. And a little bit more milk. Right. So it should be something like, at the end of the day, right, it should be something similar to your whipped cream kind of texture. Yeah. So if you find that the heat is too hot, right, remove it away from the heat. Yeah. Because we don't want to burn butter in your mash. This mashed potato, right, you can keep in the fridge, yeah, for about 2 to 3 days, shouldn't be a problem. More butter, yeah, I like more butter, so more butter always makes your mash taste better, okay? And then a little bit more milk. Yeah, you don't have to finish all the milk, just adjust it accordingly. If it is too dry, then you keep on adding milk. Yeah, but once it's like fluffy and soft, right, then don't have to add the milk anymore. Yeah. So now I think the mash is almost ready. So before I stop cooking, I will taste it. See? Okay, I think it needs more butter. Yeah, so I think not enough. We need more butter and we need more milk also, because it's supposed to be soft and fluffy, you know, like whipped cream like that. Okay, I think the mash is ready, so I will turn off the heat. Alright, so we're gonna have some spinach here, some vegetable, olive oil and balsamic vinegar. Just drizzle a little bit. Alright, and then some. Okay, so this is for our salad part. See, it's really like, oh my god, so light and fluffy. This is the best mash. On the plate, right, we're gonna put some mashed potato as well. Okay, so put some mash. Alright. Okay. Alright, so this is our tuna fish. Sorry, our salmon fish. We're going to drizzle this on top of the fish. Look. Oh, wow. So which is why I said you don't need too much butter on your mash if you're going to eat it together with this fish. So if you like maybe some, you can put a wedge of lemon or lime. Yeah, garlic butter salmon, as well as our creamy mashed potato. Yeah, so this is the best mashed potato that I have tried. So y'all should try out this recipe. But trust me, for the mash, you really need a lot of butter. Yeah, because if you are not going to put in a lot of butter, right, like what I did, right, then your whole mashed potato will taste very dry. Hope y'all like this dish. So if you like, please help us like and share, and then follow our Facebook page, and then also watch us on coming Wednesday for our work from home lunch cooking. Thank you everyone for watching. See you. Bye.